Hello, everyone. My name is Courtney with Business Credit Crazy. And a little bit about me. I've been working from home since 2017, and I'm able to provide a full time income for my family, which is something that many people can say. With that being said, it wasn't easy at first. There were plenty of challenges when starting out in this business, but over time, you will learn how to leverage your business credit or other financial resources so they work in tandem with what's best suited towards your goals. And with that being said, you guys, I'm just going to go ahead and get started with this. This is a student guide to how to start and fund your new business. And today we're going to go over the first slide here, which is what can I do with business credit? What is business credit? There are so many things that you can do with business credit. You can buy real estate, cars. It enables you to obtain the capital you need to expand, cover day to day expenses, purchase inventory, and hire additional staff. Business credit does not require you to have good personal credit. It is a plus, but it isn't a requirement. Now, with that being said, that's something good to that's some security to feel when starting a business. Because when I started my business in 2017, I did not have this type of security. I didn't even know what business credit was, and I found myself struggling because I was mixing personal expenses with business expenses, and it was hard because I'm having to pay for staffing, inventory. I'm having to pay for day-to-day expenses, all of those things, and I don't even have the money to do so because I'm having to pay my rent, I'm having to pay my car payment, I'm definitely having to feed and take care of my kids. That's always what you have to take care of your family. So that was kind of hard for me to do. But thank God, now we know about business credit. You guys don't have to go through the obstacles that I experienced. Okay, so let's get started. So, one of the things that you should think about when starting your business is, what you should name your business. Should you name your business first, or should you create a business plan? Now, creating a business name is very important, but having a business plan is just as important. And here are four reasons why you want to think about that. Should you name your business first, or should you create that business plan? But here are four reasons why you need a business plan to raise money for your business. Because if you go in front of investors, they're definitely gonna want to see, what will you be doing with their money? How will it be spent? What they're gonna get back out of that? All of that stuff. Also, to make sound decisions, to help you identify any potential weakness, and to communicate your ideas with potential investors and stakeholders. So that's one reason why you should think about creating a business plan just for you start naming your business. Um, Now we're going to go to naming your business. These are some tips to think about when naming your business after you've created that awesome business plan. You want to avoid hard to spell names. Don't pick a name that could be limiting as your business grows. Conduct a thorough internet search. Get the .com domain name. Use a name that conveys some meaning. Conduct a trademark search, and conduct a Secretary of State search, which you guys, I'm going to be talking about that. Conducting the Secretary of State search, because most of the time when you go register your business, you're going to go to your Secretary of State, whichever Secretary of State that you live in. But I'm going to go back here a step, just a second, you guys. I don't know what happened, but we'll go back to that. But I'm going to go to this link here, this Secretaries of States, because I hear a lot of people saying that, well, I've been trying to get my business registered, but either one or two things that prevent them from getting their business registered. And one of the things that I think is the laziness, that you just don't want to take the proper steps to do it the right way, which could avoid which would could cause you to get in trouble if you don't do things the right way. If you don't track your expenses, you're not filing at the end of the year, and hey, somebody reports you, or you don't want to go through things like that. So it's just best to get your business registered if you're doing business where that you feel like you're going to be bringing money in and bringing capital into your business. So I feel like that's one reason why people don't go and get their business incorporated, because they're scared of, well, if I make so much money, oh, they're going to come after my money, and that's just not the truth. There are things that you can write off at the end of the year, like business expenses and all that stuff. And that basically, I think it adds a deduction. It adds a deduction to your taxes where your tax liability won't be so high. That's what it does. I'm sorry, you guys. Gotta excuse me. It's been rough. All right. So we're going to, and then the second reason why I feel like people don't get incorporated is because they've been in contact with somebody that's been spilling them a whole bunch of bull, saying that, hey, you got to pay me $500. Oh, it's $500 to do it. And that's just not also true. I'm going to use my state for example. And you guys, this is called coordinatedlegal.com. You guys can go here. It is in my group under the group files, but we've been changing some stuff around a lot lately, so it might be under Linktree, but it will be updated in the group. So this is the Secretary of State of South Carolina, and I'm going to show you guys here. So, and I don't think this is the right one, but we can press the back button to get here. We're going to South Carolina. So here you can see business entity search, search business filing, corporation search. And here in Tennessee, we can use this like when I was saying, naming your business name and trying to find out if somebody else has used your name, you would do a trademark search, which this page is not working. But even if you did, it wouldn't let you do it. Any website would, for instance, we'll use Tennessee. This one is working, so we'll use this one. For instance, in Tennessee, I'll put the business name. We'll use Juicy Lux Co. And we're gonna click I'm not a robot just to search this. Okay, so business name availability. All right, so this name is available. And if we wanted to reserve the name with the Secretary of State, we would do the filing fee reservation, which is $20. Um, so that's just telling us, hey, the name is available. But say, for instance, hey, after you found out if the name is available, you would go ahead and go to the Tennessee Secretary of State, and you would file your license here. Let me see, because you guys, I'm not in Tennessee, but I bet you I can find out how to do it. Okay, so business right here, business entity filing. So right here, if you wanted to, gosh, if you wanted to file for an LLC and you were in Tennessee, this is what you would do. And then it tells you, hey, emails will be required on certain filings starting May 3rd, 2021. Click here to file online with the Division of Business Services. The Secretary of State office has become aware of a new scam where individuals are being asked to provide information from a requester who claims to be a celebrity or claims to be requesting information. Oh gosh. You guys, this is what you guys are dealing with in that group. It's a group called Startup Grants or something like that, but this is the same thing you guys are dealing with. Stay safe and away from the scam. So this is just a lesson, you guys, on if you were going to form or register a new business. And you guys, we will take breaks throughout this, just because you guys, we're trying to get everything situated for you guys. That way you can register your business and get everything going. Just because there will be, because this COVID is not over. I'm not sure if anybody looked at the news today, but today I think the Secretary of State Colin Powell has died from COVID. Even at his age, just the point it was COVID. Hey, COVID ended his life earlier than even, if he's 70 or 80. So what? It ended his life early. So you guys, there's going to be more funding for businesses. But the thing about it is, if you're not a real business, if you're not a credible business, how do you expect these guys, these grantors, to give you that money? And then on top of that, with all of the scams that's going on and us trying to get the economy booming and going again with the virus out here. So, you guys, I want to encourage you to definitely take take notes this presentation and learn how to establish your business the correct way. So I'm going to take a quick 2 minute break, 3 minute, and I'll be right back, you guys. Just a second. Okay, you guys, I'm back. That was quick, right? I told you it was going to be quick. All right, so if you are, and this is just Tennessee, you guys, on that form that we were just on, and I'm going to go back here because I'm going to copy and paste that form into another browser for you guys just so that we can go along to together. Okay. All right. So this is all of the secretaries of state, whatever state you live in, and it doesn't even matter if you don't live in a state. If you want to start a business there, this is where you need to be because this is how I got to um let me go back. Oh gosh. No. All right. This is how I got to see you guys. We okay, yeah, this is how I got to this. All right, so we're back on the same page. All right, so we were on here looking at all of the secretaries of state where we can find corporation information and online searchable databases, basically for the name, see if anybody's trademarked it and all that good stuff, because you definitely don't want to be copywriting. Okay, so now, if I let's say if I just wanted to file a business in Tennessee, this is what I'm where I'm gonna go. It says instructions on to form and register a new business. It says that anyone wishing to form a registered business entity that has not previously been registered with the Tennessee Secretary of State, this is who can file here. So anyone wishing to form, so if you wanted to form or register, you could file here. um, it says certain registrations can be filed and paid for online, although the selection of certain options will require that documents be printed and mailed to the office of the Secretary of State. And this is basically telling you, and here is the service fees. So it's saying that a handling charge of $30 or the rent amount of item which is less will be charged or returned on return paper checks and electronic checks. Let's see what it does. Let's see if we can do LLC. Okay, yeah. Let's see what it says. Payment. Well, I don't know. I'm assuming that this is $30, you guys, to file because that's all I'm seeing here. Um, let's go to Tennessee Smart Guide. And this is just, and basically, we don't want to create an account. We don't want to do all this, you guys. But this is just if you wanted to file, like in South Carolina, to file. Give me just a moment, you guys. All right, guys, we're back. All right, so what were we were on? Just a moment here. We were on the Secretary of State here and talking about where you need to go to actually incorporate your business. So this is where you would need to go to incorporate. So we'll go back to the slide. And then also after you incorporate, you want to get a tax ID, and you could go here to the EIN assistance and begin the application, you guys. And this will give you a tax ID. And this is all of the stuff that you will need. There's some other stuff, things that you will need, but you will have to get the business credit, the business starter toolkit in order to get those things, for us to give you step by step on the best way to do it. All right. So, and we're giving you a little bit of stuff here just to help you out. So after that, you guys, you want to establish a business address. After you do those things, I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, I should have got the business address first. No, this is the next thing you want to do after all of those steps. And again, you guys, those steps are in the business checklist and the business starter kit. You guys can get that. It is on sale for $45 today. Now, your business address is very important to make sure customers and vendors know you're a legitimate company. You can use DaVinci, Opus, and Regus to get a virtual office address if you don't already have a physical one. And these are just virtual address providers, also physical address providers. Regus is a really good one. Opus is actually an awesome one. I've used Opus before, and it was awesome. All right. And six reasons why you should incorporate your business is to protect your personal assets from creditors. That is basically saying if you did get a business and it fell off, with you doing business as a sole proprietorship, yeah, you're going to be responsible because it's your name. You're using your social security number as your EIN. But if you incorporate your business, you can use your EIN, and that business is responsible for anything wrong that happens. Also, you can protect your personal assets from lawsuits. Again, you won't be responsible if something happens with the business and you're getting sued. The business will be responsible. You get tax benefits, and with tax benefits, we can. And this presentation is in the business starter kit. You guys can get this. So basically, we're going to talk about here is a good resource guide just to explain those statements and what we're talking about here and the tax benefits that you receive of incorporating your business. And one of the most crucial to leverage are the many tax deductions that are available to incorporated businesses. When you go from being a sole proprietor to a business structure with an LLC, there are numerous deductions at your disposal that are not available to individuals. Um, and basically, we see some little check marks here: the ability to spread out your losses over a larger period of time, the ability to deduct startup and operational expenses. So that's good, you guys, because at the end of the year, when you incorporate your business, you can deduct those startup and operational expenses and write them off on your taxes. And also the ability to deduct employee benefits. So that's one of the um, major benefits of incorporating your business here. And like again, I said, you guys, this is going to be in the business starter toolkit. So you guys can definitely go back to this presentation and get all those resources. And we're going to talk about four easy net 30 vendors to establish business credit with after you've became incorporated, after you've got your business name, your business address, your Duns and Bradstreet number, your EIN, all of that good stuff. Four easy net 30 vendors to establish business credit with. And what they mean by net 30 is these vendors are going to offer credit terms to you, a credit line to you, and you have to pay them back in 30 days. That's what net 30 means when they say net 30 account. So, four easy vendors are Nav Boost, which is $39.99 per month. Granger, which is free. Uline is free. And when I say free, that means that and Nav is a free company too, but to get that trade line, which is called Nav Boost, to report to your credit profile, your business credit profile every month, you would pay $39.99 per month, but it is worth it. That's how I've obtained most of the business credit lines that I do have. It's like a start, a boost to get you started with Granger, Uline, Quill, and Fuel Man. That's why I put it at the top. Fuel Man, I've got approved with over $35,000 in business credit. So let's say if I had a trucking company or a taxi company, or if I was just Ubering, I could use, or Lyft, I could use that gas card, for those expenses. That way I don't have to take my personal expenses. And when I'm sorry, you guys, about that. When I'm Ubering and lifting, I don't have to worry about taking my personal expenses and being responsible for doing that. I can use my business gas card. All right, you guys, and this is the last slide. I don't want to go. I don't want to leave you. I've been so, happy spending time with the little bit of time that I've got to spend with you guys today. Mm. But we will definitely be meeting again. One of the things that I want to talk to you guys is about speaking up and asking for help. We do have additional support and resources available at Gumroad Business Credit Crazy, that link right there. This is where you will buy all your toolkits. This is where you will have 24/7 access to a group, which is full of business owners who basically had to start just like you did. They will be happy to provide you assistance, tips, or on anything that they can help. We are always there 24/7. So don't hesitate to speak up and ask for help. I hope you guys got something out of this presentation. I hope you guys are incorporating your businesses right now. I hope that you get your business credit started. I hope you guys um, get build your biggest dreams and live your biggest dreams. I definitely can't wait to see you at the top. And this is Courtney from Business Credit Crazy. You guys have a nice, wonderful rest of your day.